For the past few years, Brodsworth has been getting darker and darker as more of the shutters have failed.
We'd probably open at least one shutter in every room on the ground floor. Just lets that little bit of daylight into the room. Pretty much every shutter on the ground floor had broken, so we could no longer open them.
The shutters at Brodsworth date from the building of the house between 1861 and 1863, and the idea is that they're very neat, so they roll up into the walls of the building, so they don't interfere with any internal draperies or your curtains. When they're rolled up, you just don't see them. We have got lots of documentary and oral history evidence to show that the shutters here have often been beset by design problems.
Oh aye, we'd all got things to deal with them. Well, you know, there were all them lats. To carry them right up them tall steps to thread them in. If you got one on them a bit crossed, oh dear.
The essence of the project is a bit of tender loving care. We've got the original design. The only thing we've changed is the way in which you wind it up and down. It's instead of a pulley wheel and a rope, we've just put a gearbox in its place.
That will be a lot better because when they're so difficult to operate, people were physically having to kind of throw themselves against the rope, and if there are any historic curtains or furniture in the proximity, then they were obviously put at risk.
We've got the bearing part that sits in the bronze, and then the gearbox goes on the end, and that bolts through there so that it can't turn. This universal joint is the bit that actually works the gearbox. So you've got the long handle on the end of this bit here. So as I turn the bit that has the long handle, you can see the shaft moves very slowly round. When we've taken the shutter out, we then have to dismantle it and actually assess the condition of each individual slat. You know, is it split, is it warped, is it twisted? And we assessed originally when we looked at the project that we would probably be replacing about 25 to 30%. Well, that equates to a bit over 1 kilometre of slats. That kilometre needs 3 coats of paint, so that's 3 kilometres of paint on just the replacement part. So we're looking at, you know, best part of 10 miles of painting.
We thought it was also important to retain 2 archival shutters, so shutters that will be taken back to their exact original specification. So therefore they're working examples on site that visitors and researchers can come and view and understand how the mechanisms work.
It's a lot easier, far less strain.
So it'll be amazing to have the opportunity to open the shutters and bring natural light back into the rooms. Visitors will be able to come and appreciate Brodsworth's unique ambience again, and they'll be able to experience the wonderful collections that we have to offer here.